Week 7, Manomaya Kosha, the mental and emotional body. Today's practice, we're going to go through some standing poses. We're going to start to move our bodies a little bit more so that we can start to move stuck energy, negative emotions, shadow emotions out of the physical body as much as we can. Okay, so let's get started. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Come into mountain pose. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears, hands facing forward. Just taking nice deep full breaths here as you soften the eyes or close them. Just tuning into the physical body, noticing where you're holding tightness or tension. Gives you kind of an idea of where you hold your stress. And then knowing that, you really want to focus on stretching that part of the body mindfully as you breathe. So every exhale helps and gives us a chance to release anything that is stuck within us. And take a nice deep full breath in together. And then open the eyes. Just gazing down at the feet here, we're going to rock forward and back. So what that looks like is just as we rock forward, lift the heels. And as we rock back, lift the toes. And we'll do that a few more times, getting a sense of grounding down into the mat. And then as we find stillness, we're going to push more into the outside edges of the feet, so that the arches lift. Pull belly button up and in. Bend in through the knees a little bit and lift your arms up into the sky above your head. Palms together above your head, but pulling them slowly down and stopping at the heart. 2 more just like that, adding on the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. This time, inhale, reach your arms up into the sky. Exhale, forward fold. And then we'll just pause here for a moment as we find a forward fold, feet hip distance apart, allowing the head to hang. Maybe finding a nice rocking from forward and back. Again, like we did before, lifting the heels, lifting the toes. Using a block underneath your hands if you want a little bit more support. Deep full breath here. Another option is to grab onto the elbows, allowing the arms to hang. It pulls you down a little bit deeper into the pose, so keep those knees bent if you need to. And then we can find a nice little movement here by twisting open on both sides. It's kind of a sway. Good. And then place your hands down onto the mat or the floor again, or a block. As we start to walk the feet a little bit closer together now, bend one knee as you straighten the other. And then go to the other side. Bend one knee as you straighten the other, side to side. Tuning into any tension and tightness that you feel in your legs. And taking nice deep full breaths into that space. We're going to add on a twist here. So place your left hand down onto the floor or the block. Left knee bends, right knee straightens as we start to lift right arm up into the sky. Finding a little twist here. Taking nice deep full breaths. And then slowly bringing that right hand back down. Flossing out the legs, bending one knee and then the other a few times. And then really bending in through that right side, planting the right hand down, straightening left knee as you open up towards the left. Deep, full breaths. Left hand comes back down. Floss out the legs. Allow the arms to hang again, grabbing opposite elbows and swaying from side to side. And then as you come into center, slowly roll up to standing. Arms come out by your sides. Watch the palms come together above your head. Palms together, slowly bring your hands down into heart center. Good. Stay at the top of your yoga mat. We'll go through a little bit of a flow. Inhale, lift your arms up into the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your left foot back, come down onto your left knee, rise up, low lunge, inhale. Exhale, hands come down, framing the front foot, lift up off your back knee and step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands down into heart center. Other side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Come down onto your back knee, rise up, low lunge, inhale. Good. On your exhale, place your hands down. Tuck your back toes under. Step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, rise to stand. Hands slowly come down into heart center. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps back. This time you can come up into a high lunge if you'd like, or back onto your knee. Exhale, heart forward, fingertips back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach. Hands come down, framing the front foot. Step that back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands at heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step the back foot back, high lunge, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Hands down, step your foot forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to stand. Pause here for just a few breaths. Good. Coming into our warrior two pose, right foot forward, left foot back. Heels are in alignment. Back foot is parallel to the back of the yoga mat. I bend in through the front knee, arms parallel to the floor. Gaze past your right fingers. Sink down a little bit deeper into that front knee. Pull belly button up and in. Ground down through that back foot. And reverse the warrior. Drop the back hand, flip the front palm, reach forward, and rise up. I'll hold it here. Back into warrior two. One full breath. Elbow down to right knee. Inhale, open up towards the side. Left arm comes up into the sky. You can turn your head looking up at your left hand. Rise back up, warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Back into warrior two here. One more side angle pose. Elbow down to knee, open up towards the side, deep full breath. Good, lift back up. And then straighten that front leg. Turn your toes towards the side of your yoga mat. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull the shoulders back, arms away from the back body. Make sure your toes are pointing a little bit more inward as we forward fold here. Let your head hang. One more full breath. Slowly rise to stand. Release the hands. Turn your back foot to the back of the yoga mat. Come into your warrior two on this side. Arms parallel, gazing past the left fingertips, sinking down into that front knee. Ground down through that back foot. Reverse the warrior. Drop your back hand, flip your front palm, lean forward, and lift up. Feel the side body stretch here. Keep that front knee bent. Coming back into our warrior two. One deep full breath here. Side angle pose, elbow down to knee, open up to the side wall. And anytime you can come out of that front knee just by bending or just by straightening that leg. Back into warrior two. Reversing the warrior. Warrior two here for a breath. One more side angle pose. Good, lift back up. Straighten the front leg. Turn the toes back towards the side of the yoga mat. This time we're gonna find our forward fold, hands down to the floor, or use your block here to bring the floor up a little bit higher. Coming into a twist here as we just leave the right hand down and twist open, raising the left arm up. One more full breath. Lowering that left arm down, nice and slowly, twisting to the other side. Right arm reaches towards the sky. Lower back down. Slowly raise back up, coming into goddess pose. Now this time we're going to angle our toes outward and sit down low. So you can see I'm just bending in through the knees. Nice goddess squat here. Holding it here for a few breaths. Bring your upper body forward as you support yourself with your hands, and then bring your right shoulder in towards center. As you do that, turn and look over your left shoulder. Back into center. And now left shoulder in as we look over the right shoulder. Good. Back into center, holding goddess pose. Maybe bring your hands at heart center, sinking down a little bit deeper. As you can hear, breath is very important as you move through this practice, helping you release that stuck energy. So inhale, straighten the legs, arms come up into the sky. And then as you exhale, sit back low, arms can kind of float in front of you, cross them, and then as you inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come up for your inhale, star pose. You can bring your toes in a little bit if you'd like. Really spread your fingers wide. Good. And then warrior two towards the front of your yoga mat. Deep full breaths. Triangle pose. Now we just straighten that front leg. Reach forward. Place your hand down onto your shin. You can also use your block here, or bringing your hand down to your ankle, turning up to the side wall and towards your left arm. Good. To come out of this pose, bend in through that front knee, rise back up. You can reverse your warrior. As you come out of reverse warrior, just straighten your front leg, turn your toes back towards the side wall, interlace your fingers behind your back, forward fold. Slowly raise back up. Turn your back toes towards the back of the yoga mat, coming into, let's start by warrior 2 first. Straightening front leg, triangle pose. Lean forward, place your hand down onto your shin, and turn towards the side wall. Come out of the pose by bending in through the front leg. You can come into warrior 2 and then reverse warrior. Straighten front leg. Turn your toes back towards the side of the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Good. Star pose. And then just turn your toes towards the front of the mat. Step forward. Pause here for a breath. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands at heart center. Coming into warrior 1 now. Bring your right foot forward, left foot back. The left foot is at a 45-degree angle. And I'm using the space on my yoga mat so my feet are nice and wide. Bending in through that front knee, lifting the arms up into the sky. Coming into humble warrior, we interlace the fingers behind the back, open the front of the heart, maybe bring yourself into a little bit of a back bend here. Keep that front knee bent and then fold forward. And you want to just lay down on the inside of that right leg. Relax your head. One more breath. Rise back up. Good. Release your hands, pivot your back foot, so now you're in your high lunge again. Inhale, lift your arms into the sky. Exhale, heart forward, fingertips back. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. This time, left hand plants beside the right foot and find your twist as you bring right arm up into the sky. You can always come down onto your back knee if you need to. Good. Right hand comes down. Step your back foot forward, halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up to stand. Hands at heart center. Coming into warrior 1 on the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. I'm just going to turn just so that you can see me. Back foot 45-degree angle. I'm using the width of my yoga mat. Bend through that front knee. Square shoulders and hips. Lift the arms up into the sky. Good. Release the hands, interlace your fingers behind your back, open up the front of the heart, pull the arms away from the back body, pull belly button up and in, forward fold. Humble warrior. Let it all go. One more full breath. Rise back up by pushing into that front foot. Release your hands. Pivot the back foot, so now you're in high lunge. Inhale, reach up into the sky. Heart forward, fingertips back. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale up. On your exhale, right hand down next to your left foot. Find your twist. Good. Left hand comes down. Step your back foot forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands down into heart center. A few deep breaths here. Good. Tree pose. We're going to balance on that right foot first. Left foot comes into inner ankle. For a little bit more challenge, you can bring it up into inner shin or inner thigh. It takes a little practice here, but what I'm doing is I'm pushing my foot into the inside of the leg. I'm pushing my leg into the bottom of the foot. So I'm hugging everything in. I can bring hands at heart center or arms up into the sky. You choose. Finding balance here. If you fall out of the pose, gracefully come back into it. Just practice on graceful movements, falling out of the tree, coming back into tree pose. One more full breath. Hands slowly come down into heart center. Bring your foot back down onto the floor. And then what I like to do is just kind of roll out that standing ankle. And let's go to the other side. So balancing on that left foot now, right foot comes into inner ankle, inner shin, or inner thigh. Keep your hands at heart level or lift them above your head. One more full breath. Hands slowly come back down. Foot comes back down onto the floor, and then just rotate that standing ankle. Very good work today. We're going to come into downward facing dog. So just go ahead and set up, placing your hands down onto the mat, stepping your feet back. And like we did before when we were standing, bend one knee as you straighten the other. Lower down onto your knees. Take child's pose. Bring your knees out wide, big toes to touch. Sink down, lower down onto your heels. Forehead to mat. And then we'll come up and take a seated pose. Bring the bottoms of the feet together and knees wide. Hold on to your ankles or your toes, sit up nice and tall. Stay here or fold forward. Lift back up. Let go of your feet. Bring them down onto the floor, hip distance apart. Hands come back behind you. And just windshield wiper the legs from side to side. So both knees to the right and both to the left. Coming into our boat pose, I'm just going to turn so that you can see. I'm balancing on the tailbone, keeping my knees and my feet together. I can stay here holding onto the back of the legs, toes down onto the floor. Just finding balance here, and then if I feel nice and balanced, I can lift the toes up off the mat. You can see I'm still lifting the heart, using my hands to support me in my legs, or if you want a little bit more challenge, you can let go of your legs, fingertips towards the front of the mat. Keep those knees together. Deep, full breaths. One more full breath. And then very slowly, straighten the legs and lower your upper body down to the mat and relax everything down. And just pause here for a moment, allowing the spine to settle. Coming into figure 4 pose, we bend both knees and rest the right ankle on top of the left leg. I can just stay here and push the knee away. If this is enough, stay here and breathe. If you want a little bit more, pick up that left foot, reach through, interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. I'm pulling the leg towards me, but I'm pushing the right knee away from me to open up that hip. If you'd like to add on to this pose, one option is to lift your head and bring your forehead towards your ankle. Lower your head down. Release your leg, your foot down to the mat. And then we're going to find a nice little side twist here. So keeping your leg where it is, you're just going to drop both feet or both legs down towards the left. And you can see how the bottom of my right foot is now on the ground. And we're just going to pause here. You can grab onto your ankle if you'd like for a little bit more support. You can extend your right arm out to the side and turn your head to the right. Turn your head back into center. Bring your legs back into center. Full body stretch. So what that looks like is just releasing both legs down, pointing the toes away from me. Arms come up above the head. I can interlace the fingers and press the palms away. Setting up for the other side, bend both knees, left ankle rests on top of right leg. Keep that left ankle flexed, or that left foot flexed. Start to push that left knee away from you. You can use your hand if you'd like. You can stay here and breathe. Or if you want a little bit more, pick that right foot up. Reach through, interlace your fingers, either rest your head down onto the mat or curl in. One more full breath. If you've picked the head up off the mat, lower it back down. Release your legs. Keep the shape and then just drop both legs over to the right. You can hold on to your left ankle if you'd like and allow that leg to drop away from you. Extend your left arm, palm face up, out to the left, and then turn your head, finding a nice twist. Turn your head back into center. Bring your knees back into center. Lengthen your legs, full body stretch. Arms can come down, bend both knees. Bring your feet to the outside edges of the yoga mat, so nice and wide, and then drop your knees in towards each other. You should feel a nice stretch in through the hip joints here. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Close your eyes. As we bring the intention back into our practice of just understanding how important it is to move whatever is bothering us that is holding on as stress and tension in the physical body, just allowing that to release through stretching and breathing. As we bring in movement to our everyday practice, we bring this as our main intention every time we step onto the mat. And it gives us a chance to get out of our mind and into our body. It's very exhausting to always try to figure things out and why they are the way they are. And the real healing begins on just allowing you to come into the present moment through movement, through breath. And through this time by yourself. You can bring the knees apart, lift the feet up off the mat, coming into happy baby. So like I said before, as you can grab the outside edges of the feet, the ankles, or peace fingers around big toes. The idea is to drop your feet wide apart, knees close down towards the ground as possible. You can find stillness in this pose, or you can rock from side to side. Grounding down through the base of your tailbone. If you're wanting a little bit more, you can pick your head up and look through your legs. One more deep, full breath. And then slowly lower your head down. Release your legs and come into Shavasana pose. Straight legs, straight arms. Final rest. Don't skip this point. Just take the moment to allow your nervous system to settle, to take that one last moment to yourself in silence. Don't allow your mind to wander. Keep it in the present moment. See if you can drop and relax your rib cage and your heart. Bring the tension out of your face and allow yourself to feel heavy. And then slowly rock your head from side to side. Pull the knees into chest, wrap your arms around, curl in. Roll onto your side and pause. And then gently press yourself up as we take a seated pose to end class today. Nice job. We'll just sit with palms facing up towards the sky. Go ahead and create a mudra of your choice. You can bring pointer finger and thumb together if no other mudra is calling to you. As we sit here to end class today, we just notice how we feel. May this feeling bring you back to your mat every day and every week. Have a beautiful day.